Why is it important to give yourself permission when going through a change moment?
Change is always uncomfortable. That's the nature of it. And allowing and giving myself permission to let the change be whatever it's going to be without knowing how it's going to go. Just surrendering control, surrendering the knowledge. We don't know what we're going to change into. We don't know how it's going to go. We don't know how fast it's going to go. And giving myself permission to just experience it as it comes and just trust that it'll be whatever it will be. It's not comfortable, but trying to control something that really I have no control over doesn't make much sense. It's just amazing how often in my life and a lot of people try to control things like that they really, can't. It's just putting a lot of energy into something that could be better spent doing other things. So it's been nice to just give myself permission to just do nothing sometimes. Literally just do nothing. And there's this voice in my head going, why are you just doing nothing? This is crazy. You need to be doing something. You have to be doing something. And there's the rest of me is just like, no, actually I don't. I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to do nothing, or I'm just going to, stare outside out the window, or I'm just going to daydream. And there's been a lot of that just need to come back into balance. And I didn't plan that. I didn't sit and think, this is what I'm going to need, or this is how it's going to go, or I'm going to go spend time with that person, or I'm going to go travel here or there. I'm just letting it unfold, and it's a much more enjoyable process that way. It's still uncomfortable, but it's much more enjoyable.
When did you decide to give yourself permission when thinking about change?
I gave myself permission when I exited CLEAResult. I set a clear intention that, this has been so much my identity, it's been so much my life, it's been so much my focus, I've been so determined and committed, and I have no idea what's on the other side of this. And I just allowed myself to have time and space and just whatever I need, basically. I set it up that way. And that's why I decided, some people were saying, oh, I'm sure you can't take a full year off. I'm sure you'll be bored after just a couple months or a few weeks or something. And I just knew I need a year. I need a year, and I just need to give myself whatever time and space I need, really. So it was nice to give myself that permission, because it's allowing things to just unfold, and like I said, I like it that way.